Well, I'm on my way, honey. I'll probably be home for lunch.
I still think that I should go with you.
Not on your life.
But I might see or hear something that would spark my memory.
Forget it.
Oh, Clint, I wish I could remember what happened that day.
Honey, look. We can both thank our lucky stars that Pete O'Neill has not called on you to testify. Now, you are safe here at home, so read, relax, write letters.
Yes, thank you. But Mrs. Dorian Lord called. She's on her way over to see you.
Oh, that's typically Dorian, isn't it? Doesn't even call to find out if it's convenient. When Mrs. Lord arrives, would you tell her that Mrs. Buchanan is indisposed?
No, darling. No, it's all right. Peg, I'll see her. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Why put yourself through a visit with Dorian?
Because I can handle Dorian.
Honey, I am dead set against it.
Oh, Clint, come on, darling. I cannot hide from everyone and everything forever, can I? Now, Dorian obviously has something on her mind, and you and I both know that one way or the other she's going to make sure I find out what it is, so it might as well be now.
Fine, we'll both find out what it is.
No, that's silly. I'll be all right.
I am not leaving you alone with him.
I wish this were over.
Well, don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth. The truth can't hurt, right?
Jennifer Rinaldi, call to the stand, please. Jennifer Rinaldi.
Yeah, say a prayer for me.
Put your right hand on the Bible, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please be seated.
The tapes that I made of the conversations that Viki and I had were private. They dealt with her fear that she was afraid that her Niki personality had returned.
Would you describe what happened to the tape in question?
It disappeared for a while and then it was returned.
By whom?
Tina Clayton.
How did she gain possession of it?
She lived with me for several weeks last spring, and she told me that she took it by mistake when she moved out.
Did the tape have any kind of label on it?
Yes, I put a number on it so that I could recognize it.
Now, I would imagine that you were very upset when you discovered the tape was missing.
Yes, I was.
Because it contained information regarding Victoria Buchanan's illness.
That's right, and if Tina had listened to it, she would have known about Vicky's illness long before anybody else.
Objection, Your Honor. There's no proof the defendant heard the tape.
Overruled. It's a valid observation by one of the parties closely involved.
Now, Your Honor, 3 letters were entered into evidence written to Victoria Buchanan by Niki Smith.
We're well aware, Counsel.
All right. Now, Tina Clayton had access to the information on those tapes. She could have been the author of those letters. Is that true? All right, I withdraw the question. Instead, let me take you forward again to the day of the murder, Mrs. Rinaldi. On that day, did Tina Clayton pay you a visit?
Yes.
For any particular reason?
Yes, she told me that Vicky had accepted her as her half-sister.
Was that all?
No.
What else did she want to talk to you about?
She wanted me to try to influence Vicky to make a large financial agreement with her.
She felt that she was entitled to a share of the Lord estate.
Yes, she did.
Did she say anything else of importance?
Yes.
What was that?
She told me that she could destroy Vicky.
Is that the word she used, destroy?
Yes.
In previous testimony, Mr. Clint Buchanan read us a document signed by Victor Lord that gave Tina Clayton control of Vicky Buchanan's share of the Lord estate should Vicky ever become mentally unbalanced. Are you familiar with that document? Is that what Tina Clayton was referring to when she said she could destroy Vicky Buchanan?
Yes.
Now, in earlier testimony, you said that Mrs. Buchanan tried to call you, but she got a busy signal because the phone was off the hook.
That's right.
On that same day when Tina Clayton came to visit you, was there a time when she was in the room where the phone was when you were not there?
Yes, I had to go into the kitchen.
And when did you discover the phone was off the hook?
About an hour after she left.
But by that time, Mrs. Buchanan had received yet another note from, quote, Niki, unquote. Is that true?
Ron,
and she had disappeared.
It's outrageous.
All right, Counselor, it is perhaps a bit too clever, but ridiculous, I think not.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions?
Dorian, I realize that you would like to have a private conversation, and I will try and stay out of it as much as I can. But I am not budging.
Very well.
Dorian, what is the matter? You seem very upset.
Viki, I know that you've been through an awful lot recently, especially in last week, and I don't want to do anything to add to that. Except I have every reason to believe that Tina is innocent, that she didn't kill Harry O'Neill.
That's it. That is
Viki,
enough.
please, will you open up your heart, your mind? Please, give the girl a second chance.